Okay, we will present our research paper on the topic of the positive impact of using smartphone as a learning medium in a classroom. Okay, nowadays smartphone plays an important role in people's daily life. The people were connecting, communicate, entertain and learning from each other from every second. But the problem is it okay to use a smartphone as a learning tool in classroom? Malaysia educating system still restrict the use of portable device in classroom. The purpose of this study is to understand the environment and the perspective of people, especially students of interest to study for the best method of learning. This study will focus on UTHM student in UTHM Pagoh, and the study will include the survey toward the student opinion. Okay, the research is about the impact of using smartphone in classroom as a learning medium, and had been participated by 51 students of UTHM Pagoh. We decide to use quantitative research method for gathering data with the help of survey of using Google Form apps. We distribute the form via WhatsApp as a medium. Okay, for the findings, the questionnaire will be divided into 3 parts. Part A, where it will focus on the student information. Part B will be the analysis about the usage of smartphone as a learning tool and its negative effects. Part C will capture the respondent opinion about the topic. For the part A, about the respondent information, total of 51 respondents has participated, 55% of male and 45% of female. Majority of the respondents are from Faculty of Engineering Technology, and the respondents' years of study, most of them are from year 2 and year 3 studies.
I'm here to talk about the respondent for usage a smartphone as a learning tool. So when the first question asked, do you have smartphone? Do you own a smartphone? So when the question asked on questionnaire, the answer is 100% yes. That means the student use a smartphone part of their life. That's including to use that as a learning medium. So on here we ask them, do you use a smartphone during class? Well, from the 51 respondents, 44 of them say yes. They use smartphone during class, while the rest is not using. That means smartphone is a very powerful device and also the powerful learning tools compared to the orthodox method like book and notes and so on. So how often they use a smartphone as a learning medium? So on here we ask, there was 56.9%, more than half students usually use a smartphone as a learning medium, and 35.3% use frequently, many times, to take their smartphone and use it as a learning tools. So there were 7.8% only that don't use a smartphone as their learning device. So what we use a smartphone as a learning medium? Well, there was some option we give to them to take on our questionnaire, and one of them is a finding of information. That is the highest option that people use to use smartphone as a learning medium, with 94.1%. Where the second one is to collect the notes for the learning material. They also use the smartphone as a group discussion for the education tools. And now we implemented FOC as our part of education system. So people use the smartphone as their tools to use in their education life. So what software that students use on the learning mediums? So first, the most frequently used software is WhatsApp. That is frequently used as a group discussion in their life. So they no need to meet in person. They just need to type a message and give the information on internet. So for the second and the third, that is a Google Classroom and Moodle, that software that focusly on education part. So by there they are Prezi, and they are also Facebook as social media, but used as a smartphone as a learning tools. So many people use on the daily software as their learning tools. So we can say here that people need to use smartphone as a their learning medium. Thank you very much.
So we continue on the part B, which discuss about the negative side of using smartphone in classroom. This topic will talk about the manner or attitude issue. So the first question for this topic is: do you think it is rude to use phone in the class? There are three options of answer, which are yes, no, maybe. 50% of the respondent answer for yes, 42% of the respondent answer for no, and the other, which are 8%, answer for maybe. So the next question is: do you think using smartphone can distract student attention in the class? For this question, majority, which are 72.5%, answer for yes, and the other 27.5% answer for no.
In part C, where is part to survey opinion of respondent to our questionnaire about the effect of using smartphone as a learning medium in classroom among students in UTHM Pagoh. There are three questions about opinion of students. First is, will it improve student grade? Yes, most of them agree with this statement because if it can be resourceful to students that help students their assignment. Second is using smartphone as learning medium. The respondent also agree with this statement. We can conclude from answer student that using smartphone because this medium helps student visualize the learning method. Lastly is whom is responsible to improve this educational system.
Based on the limitation of our study, the following recommendations are proposed to improve the effectiveness of our findings and future work. The questionnaire shall be distributed among students and lecturers outside of UTHM Pagoh to provide contrasting data and also different perspectives from other universities in UTHM Pagoh area, such as UIA Pagoh. This can be done through the application of WhatsApp group, and also the questionnaire can be distributed by hand. Despite of the time limit and distances, our respondents should include students outside the UTHM Pagoh area. The questionnaire should be distributed earlier to avoid the time shortage due to deadline. The questionnaire is not necessarily distributed by hand. The questionnaire also can be distributed online. The last recommendation is that we have to prepare an optional answer that are closely related to our topics, and also subjective questions that will trigger them to answer the questions correspondingly to their actual situations and experiences. In this way, it will be easier for us to examine the answer accurately.
As for the conclusion, from the findings, we can see that there are positive and negative impacts of using smartphone as a learning medium in the classroom. For the negative impact, we can see that students said that using smartphone in the classroom can distract them and also shows the rude attitude in the classroom. Meanwhile, for the positive impact, we can see that students said that when they are using the smartphone in the classroom to find the information beyond their study, most of the students agreed that using smartphone in the classroom can give the positive impact and change their environment. So overall, we can see that there are more positive impact in using smartphone in the classroom rather than the negative impact. So that's all from us. Thank you.